This is Anime Junction with Ilahi.
Konnichiwa, people. You're tuned into 94.3 Radio 1 World, your station. My name is Ilahi, and it's time for Anime Music School, a new segment actually, where we are going to talk to about certain things. We are going to talk to a lot of people, and today with us we have Rhythm. Rhythm. First of all, thank you for coming to the studio.
Thanks for inviting me.
Well, Rhythm, I started up my anime, like my journey in the anime field, quite a long time back. It was around 2000, if I'm not wrong, when I started watching the first anime. The first anime that I watched was in early 2000s, and since then it's been a never-ending ride. Obviously, my mother used to crib a lot about the fact that at this age, you are still watching cartoons, and I used to tell my mother that you need to stop cribbing because it's not cartoon, it's anime. So, do you have to face the same challenges that we have faced in our regular lives, man?
Of course, being born in a brown family, it's gonna happen. And when I remember watching my first anime on Cartoon Network, that was Naruto, and then later on I got into Dragon Ball and all. Then as internet got more accessible, and and then I got to know the variety of anime, including the mystery and all. The Death Note was a prime example of that. Yeah, so when I was growing up, it was all just like mom shouting at me that why are you spending so much time and the data.
So, Anime Music School is basically this latest segment that we have launched on our latest show, the first ever anime show in the history of Indian radio. So, basically, on Anime Music School, what we are going to do is we are going to bring in artists from the anime community, and we are going to ask them to play some few songs. So, what is the first song that you're going to play, Rhythm?
You know what? Now that I mentioned about Naruto, why not start with that?
Perfect. Name of the song?
The Raising Fighting Spirit.
The Raising Fighting Spirit, ladies and gentlemen. All you need to do is stay tuned to 94.3 Radio 1 because, hey, it's anime time. Well, this was Raising Fighting Spirit from the famous franchise Naruto. Well, you know what, Rhythm? When people get into the field of anime and they start exploring, I have noticed a couple of things. People usually start with Naruto because these are the biggest anime franchises out there in the anime universe.
True.
Right? I myself, I actually didn't start with Naruto, to be very honest. But when I talk about people starting with a Naruto specifically as their first anime, why people actually choose Naruto or One Piece or Dragon Ball Z as their first anime? Is it because it's easily accessible, or was it because Cartoon Network was the prime space to actually watch television?
Yes, for sure. Talking about accessibility, TV was the only thing back in 2008 which was very accessible. And Cartoon Network gave Naruto and Dragon Ball Z the platform to broadcast their show. So that's how the younger audience shifted from Pogo and Nickelodeon to Cartoon Network watching anime, and that's how the so-called new generation of anime came into life.
But do you think, Rhythm, the amount of respect that anime actually deserves the community itself is getting that amount of respect from the outer space?
No, I don't think so. It should get more. There are a lot of good animes and with good plots that can, that can actually bring you some entertainment. So yeah, I think more attention should be brought upon it.
Well, you know what? When I started my anime career, because I call it a career now, because I have a show. People can get jealous about it. It's okay. I don't really mind things. But when I started up my career in the field of anime, I started watching anime. I was quite fascinated with action figurines, merchandise, and I've spent a lot of money on it. And at this point of time, everyone is trying to make their appearance, their rooms very aesthetic by getting action figurines and merchandise. So, what is that latest merchandise that you have bought? Be it a T-shirt or even action figurines, for that matter, from the anime universe.
I have bought a lot of t-shirts. My mother got sick of it for sure. And on top of that, I like to collect a lot of posters for the walls, and that's it. That's pretty much it.
So, which is that one merchandise that you will never ever share with any of your friends?
Oh, that's probably gonna be my fourth Hokage hoodie.
Minato Namikaze. That's the name, the fourth Hokage, father
Yes.
to the famous protagonist, Naruto, Uzumaki. Well, he's also called as a Yellow Flash, right? A lot of shinobis out there in the shinobi world were feared by Minato Namikaze. Well, time now for a brand new song that you're going to play for us. What's the next song that you're going to play for us, Rhythm?
The next song that I'm gonna play is from a TV series, which is from an anime series, which is very popular right now, and its second season is currently getting aired. So the name of the anime is Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the song. Well, that song was from Jujutsu Kaisen. Do you watch anime in real time, or do you wait for the entire season to get over and then you are like, okay, let's sit for a good one day or for 24 hours and let's just binge watch the entire season? Do you do that?
I'm gonna be really honest. I'm kind of a both type person. Sometimes it depends upon my mood. Like both of those have their own sort of perks. One is that you don't have to wait for for the next episode, and one is like watching everything as soon as it comes, so that you dodge the spoilers from others, because people are, you know.
And especially when you get spoilers from the anime universe, it's very hurtful, right?
It's very hurtful.
Rhythm, you also started your music career. You're a death metal and a heavy metal, banger of a guy. You play a lot of death metal tunes.
Yeah.
And today in the studio, you're playing some anime tunes for us. This is why it's called Anime Music School, ladies and gentlemen. How did the journey start? I mean, obviously, music was already there, and then you also shifted your interest towards anime. How did that happen?
So, at the time of COVID, I started playing in instruments at a very young age and singing as well. But I was a bit shy when it came to uploading, as I always thought that I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough every time. That it's going on in my mind every time when I was a kid. But later in COVID times, my brother pushed me and said that you should do it, you should cover more and all, and post it on Instagram and all. So I started posting on Instagram under the name of Felon Saint, and over there I got some good reach. In a month I was uploading daily, and yeah, but after some time, what happened was Instagram blocked my account, and because of which I lost all my motivation. Then later on, I said it's never too late to give it another shot. So I started again under the name of Felon_Saint 26.
So, felon underscore saint.
26.
That's your user handle on Instagram as well as on YouTube, right?
On YouTube, it's Felon Saint.
Okay, on YouTube it's felon saint, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, I mean, this is the last part of the interview. We are not going to let you go without playing the last song. So, which is that one last banger that you want to play this Sunday? Because hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is the occasion of Festival of Lights. This is Diwali special. It's my birthday as well, so I'm going to say happy birthday to me. That's all I can say. So, which is that last song that you're going to play?
What's better than going for Attack on Titan? Everybody's loving the ending, and let's go for it.
Everybody is loving the ending, but then there are people like me who have, promised themselves that they are never going to binge watch Attack on Titan because of what happened in the ending. It's not a bad ending, ladies and gentlemen. It's something that's really, really close to my heart. What happened to Eren Yeager was something that I had no clue about. But how the series progressed with time and how it ended, man, it's a must watch. And it should be on everyone's list. And this is one banger of a track from Attack on Titan. This is The Rumbling. Well, this was Rhythm playing The Rumbling from Attack on Titan. This is Anime Music School with your host, Ilahi. Thank you so much, Rhythm, for being a part of this. This has been such a great conversation to have with you. Man, you are living the dream. You're playing anime tunes, you're playing death metal, you're playing metal songs, and I wish you all the best. But before we sign off, all I want you to do is you should tell our listeners your Instagram and your YouTube profile so that they can go over there, start following you, because there is a lot of content that people can actually go and consume on your profile. So please let us know your Instagram and your YouTube details, my friend.
First of all, thank you for inviting me, Ilahi. And yeah, if you guys wanna check out my content, which I'll be uploading more and more, you can check it out on Instagram. That is Felon_Saint 26.
Well, and YouTube as well, my friend,
Yeah.
because it's a shameless plug. We need to do this. This is how we bring out content on the mainstream platform.
You can find me on YouTube on Felon Saint.
Well, this is the weekly dose of what's happening in the hot, spicy world of the anime universe. My name is Ilahi, and for the latest music, stay tuned to 94.3 Radio 1.